All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's pushing this word in sincerity and truth across the four corners of the earth. All right, and I just want to get into a quick lesson about the way that, these 2/3, all right, and even these other nations view the prophets, man. Okay, it's always been, in a negative light, man. They've always had something derogatory to say, all right, and that's how who the men of the Lord, okay, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. That's how you know who they are today, man. All right. Those men that you see on the corner that you have a problem with and you always coming up, you have derogatory statements that you make, or, any type of, negative saying that you may do, or you try to catch us stumbling up in our words, or you see us in garments and say we wearing dresses, man. Anything, these people use anything to nitpick the truth, man. All right, they use anything to try to find a reason to continue in their ways, man. Okay, not knowing that the Most High is using these men that you deem low lives and poor, and I mean we are poor, but basically low lives and bums and all this shit, man. Okay, that's the same way that you, because everything is reincarnated. That's the same way y'all treated the prophets of old, man. Because you have these Baptist church people who are, they actually name their children after the prophets of old, man, or apostles, man. I got people in my family like that, man. Okay, but not knowing that if these prophets were on the scene today, which they are in the reincarnation, but you would not reverence them, man, like you do in your church, man, like how you say, Isaiah is great, and Amos and Malachi. If they was on the scene right in front of your face, you would talk shit about them, just like y'all did the Lord, man. You know how everybody reverences, quote unquote Jesus Christ, who is Yahweh Shai, okay? They reverence him, man. If he was on the scene right now, if Yahweh Shai was here right now, y'all would talk shit about him. Y'all would want him to get put to death like y'all did last time, man. All right, that's how you know the Baptist church is full of shit, man. All right, and I'm gonna give you a couple examples of why you all wouldn't have reverence the prophets, man. Okay, because you don't reverence them now. Because whether you believe it or not, okay, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, okay, these are the men of the Lord that's standing before you, and y'all doing the same thing y'all always did. Try to gainsay them and find a way, out, man. Okay. All right, this is Isaiah 20:2. At the same time spake the Lord by Isaiah, the son of Amos, saying, Go and loose the sackcloth from off thy loins, and put off thy shoe from thy foot. And he did so, walking naked and barefoot. And the Lord said, Like as my servant Isaiah have walked naked and barefoot 3 years for a sign and wonder upon Egypt and upon Ethiopia, so shall the king of Assyria lead away the Egyptians prisoners and the Ethiopians captives, young and old, naked and barefoot, even with their buttocks uncovered, to the shame of Egypt. Okay, so if you saw, a man of the Lord, okay, whoever Isaiah is in the reincarnation right now, okay, of course nobody really knows. Okay, but you seen a man walking around butt naked for 3 years prophesying, man, you would think he was crazy, man. You wouldn't reverence him like, oh man, he has such courage being out here butt naked prophesizing, man. You would call the police on him, man. This is the same Isaiah that you people act like, you Baptist church niggas. Y'all act like y'all, oh man, he was so great, man. Y'all call the police on him, man. Like this dude out here naked, talking shit. Talking about it's a sign of something to come. Y'all try to like, he'll get charged with indecent exposure, okay, if the Most High allowed it. But in this society, that would be what Esau would try to charge him with, indecent exposure and shit, man. This dude walking around butt naked, talking about it's a sign that we're gonna get led away captives naked and barefoot. Nah, man, we gonna throw you in the crazy house or in the jail, man. Something wrong with you, man. And you niggas, okay, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, y'all be the ones talking the most shit. Like y'all see this crazy naked dude, man, talking out of the Bible. Jesus wouldn't have did that. That's what they love to say, the Baptist church people. It's not how Jesus would have did it. All right. But this is just a quick example, man. All right, he had to walk around butt naked, okay, just for a sign and a wonder, man. You people would not have reverenced him, man. Okay, just like you all don't reverence us. Okay, out there in our garments, all right, mourning and lamenting for the state that we in, as far as being in America, okay. we're looked upon as crazy. Just like Isaiah was looked upon as crazy, man. We talking about Jake, man. You know Jake was talking shit about Isaiah, man. What's wrong with this dude? All right, and imagine that. Imagine having to explain that, man. It's a sign and wonder of something that's coming, man. I'm like, man, you crazy. Put some drawers on, man. All right. So you people out there, man, y'all be fronting, man. Y'all full of shit, man. You know, excuse my language, but you know it's what it is, man. Y'all full of shit. That's how the Lord, you know, uses his prophets, man, in ways that are a stumbling block unto you. All right. I'm gonna grab another example. Son Ezekiel had to go through, man. That would have made you people that lets us know you people wouldn't have reverenced Ezekiel, man. Y'all full of shit, man. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 14. It's Ezekiel 4:14. Then said I, Lord God, behold, my soul have not been polluted, for from my youth up, even till now, have I not eaten of that which dieth of itself, which is a part of the law, or is torn in pieces. Neither came there any abominable flesh into my mouth. Okay. Then he said unto me, Lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. All right, so Ezekiel, okay, he had to eat shit, man. All right, because he didn't want to eat, you know, man's dung, okay? He was further up in the chapter where he like, I don't want to do that. So the Lord said, okay, eat cow's dung. Okay, so imagine somebody, you know, eating cow's dung, okay, with their bread, man. Mixed in the, what was it, the batter or whatever, okay? Which ultimately is a sign of the bullshit we eat here, because there's all kind of shit in this food. So unknowingly, you people are eating that anyway. But just to make the point of Ezekiel having to eat cow's dung, agreeing to eat cow's dung, okay? Imagine if you came over somebody's house and they cooking up the cow dung in the bread, man. You would be like, yo, this dude is insane, man. Especially you Israelites, man. You would go out in the street and be like, look, man, this nigga in there eating some shit, man. He crazy, man. What's wrong with this dude, man? He talking about he a man of the Lord, man. The man of the Lord wouldn't do that. You know how Jake is, man. This is Spirit just had me do this video. I was dealing with one of these Baptist church niggas in my family, man. Or Jake, you know, they would never do that, man. You would not have reverence Ezekiel, man. Once again, just like you won't reverence us, man. All right, you notice even in verse 14, he says, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth. Y'all look at us crazy because we don't eat pork. A nigga won't reverence you because you eat pork, or you want some bullshit. You don't eat shrimps and shit, or crabs and lobsters and clams and you know all that weird shit y'all eat, man. All right, it's crazy because Jake won't reverence you, or Jake won't, not that we're looking for any glory or praise, but you know, just to make a point, Jake won't reverence you for following the law. So how much more would the Most High ask you to do something extreme? Okay? When he asks you to do something extreme like this, Jake gonna look at you like you crazy, because Jake look at you like you crazy just for following the scriptures, man. But once again, you Baptist church niggas, y'all act like y'all just all in, quote unquote, all in with the Lord and shit, man. The Most High asks you niggas to do this, man, he would just have to smoke you because you would refuse to do it. You would refuse to do it, man. You know, and this is these things that we're doing, okay. Of course, you know, we're standing up for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but these certain acts, the Lord didn't ask us to come out there butt naked. That's not as extreme as that. He didn't ask us. Well, you know, of course, once again, we eating all kind of shit in this food because it's all defiled. All right, but it's not like, you know, you go take some shit out of a cow and the Lord said, you know, mix that with your bread, not to that extreme, okay? And you people still look at us like we're crazy just because we got on garments, okay, that you all see in this society as some feminine attire. Same niggas that be wearing them tight ass jeans come up and say we got on dresses and shit. Y'all got tight jeans with your whole ass out, man. You women dress like whores, but we crazy for wearing garments and lamenting for the situation or the state that we're in right now, man. Okay. So, that's the point I wanted to make. Y'all wouldn't have referenced Ezekiel either. All right. So that's why it kills me when you Baptist church people act like the men of the Lord. Oh, they're such great men and we love them, man. Y'all would have hated them, man. Y'all did hate them, okay? Because everything is reincarnated. Y'all hated them. Y'all hated them. All right. It's just that the Bible has been, quote unquote, watered down now, where it makes you think that the men of the Lord was like some punks and shit. Like, so, they were effeminate. Okay. Basically, that's what it makes you think. They were effeminates. And you know how the American populace loves effeminate men. And that's what they've turned the prophets into. But these were hardcore men that did whatever they was told, man. All right. I'm going to give one more example and I'm going to close out, Lord willing. This is Matthew 3 and 4. And the same John had his raiment of camel's hair and a leathern girdle about his loins, and his meat was locusts and wild honey. All right. So all you people out there that act like y'all love the Apostle John, all the prophets, man, like y'all love the Saint John, Apostle John, all the prophets, man. Okay. Y'all would have looked at him like he was crazy, man. They say he had a raiment of camel's hair on, man. We're not wearing no, ours is, whatever cloth it is, man, that brothers have, or whatever, material it is. But it's not no camel's hair, man. So just imagine that we was out there with camel hair garments on and leather belts, okay? And you saw us eating locusts and wild honey, man. Seeing us eat like y'all be like, them niggas eating bugs, man. Like, what's wrong? They were eating bugs, man. They would try to put us in a crazy house, man. And he was in the wilderness, man. Okay? So, all you Baptist church niggas, cut it out, man. Cut that shit out. Like, when you see us on the street doing what we do, and then you try to say that the prophets of old wasn't like that. They was on some more wild shit than us. If you really think about it, they was on some more wild shit through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And we're not doing things this extreme, okay? I mean, what we're doing is extreme, okay? Standing up for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, talking, prophesying the downfall of this kingdom. Okay, but these certain things is why I pulled these out, because you fake ass niggas in the church, if you would have seen these prophets, which you probably did in reincarnation, man, I'm not gonna get that deep, but if you would have seen these prophets doing these things, you would not have reverenced them. You would have looked at them like they was crazy. The same way y'all look at us like we crazy. So cut it out, man. It's not even, but the thing is, y'all don't read the scriptures, man. Your pastor's not bringing this out. And then this would, make your eyebrows raise like, oh, why was they doing that? That's kind of out, quote unquote outlandish, or wow, why was they just giving you the feel good scriptures so you could feel good enough to put that money in a bucket, man. That's what they doing, okay? So you people, because I just had a conversation with somebody. You people out there, man, you wouldn't have, like, I loved you wouldn't have loved them, man. You would have looked at them like they was bugged out, just like you looked at us, just like you look at us like we bugged out, okay? That's why the scriptures say we are fools for Yahweh's sake. People, everybody's not going to accept what you're doing. You're going to look crazy sometimes, all right? But you take it, and you take it on the chin or whatever, and you keep going to try to receive salvation, man. Okay, so I ain't gonna make this video too long, man. I hope that was edifying. All right, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to you hopeful elect, pushing the word in sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, Shalom.